Let's get Project Yasuo. To get Project Yasuo, you need first a samurai or a Yasuo. I already made a video on how to get samurai and Yasuo pretty much. So now that you got yourself a Yasuo, it's time for you to get yourself a holy diary once again. Once you got yourself a holy diary and a samurai slash Yasuo, you can use the holy diary and you should be able to get yourself Project Yasuo. As you can see, it is now turned into a lava pit. And if you look here, you'll be able to see Project Samurai. And this is what the stats looks like, SSS. And here is the information about this. This is the same information as the Yasuo stand has. I will just repeat it. As a child, Yasuo believed that what others in his town said about him. In the best days, his very existence was a mistake of judgment. At worst, it was a mistake that could never be undone. As with almost everything that hurts, there was some truth to it. His mother was a widow who was already raising a young son. When the man who would be Yasuo's father came into her life like an autumn wind, and like that lonely time, it was gone again before the Lonian winter cloak settled on the little family. Yeah, that is the info once again. So now that you know that, it's time for me to talk about the passive move that this Yasuo has. So it's called Windrunner, and you literally have enhanced speed, meaning that you are faster than anybody else that doesn't have Project Yasuo or Yasuo. Now that you know that, it's time for me to show you the moves, damage, and animation for each single moves. Let's start with the first one, the left mouse button. As you can see here, it deals 22 damage with a critical hit of 44. Next one is going to be Shurion. Click E. As you can see here, it deals 27 damage. Next one is going to be Yasugi, and you need to double click E. That wasn't Yasugi, but was that Yasugi? No, this is Yasugi. So Yasugi is a range attack. Double click. As you can see, that's what happens. It deals 50 damage. So that there is continuous. So whoever is behind Akira, for example, if the Akiras were lining up, every single Akira would deal damage because that thing will never end until it actually hits a mountain or something like that. Next one is going to be the Sharp Strike. Go ahead and click R. As you can see, it deals 44, 18 damage at the start, and then it deals 8 damage and 17 for the critical hit. Next one is going to be Wind Slices, and this one here is range and go backwards. Quick T. As you can see, it deals 30 damage each slice, so that is 90 damage. Next one is going to be Sword Strike. Go ahead and click Y, and that does 32 damage, and 6 and critical hit 12. Next and last one is going to be the Last Breath. Go ahead and click F, and this is what the animation looks like. 35 damage with a critical 70. Yeah, the critical with the bleeding. So that is pretty much it. As you can see, Project Yasuo and Yasuo are completely the same animation and moves. The only thing that's different between them are what the spec actually looks like. So this one here has a lava texture, while the Yasuo doesn't have a lava texture. So you can clearly see the difference, but you can't really see the difference when it comes to moves and animation. The damage though is different. As you can see, Project Yasuo has a lot more damage than the normal Yasuo. So at the same time, I'd still recommend you to get yourself a Project Yasuo if you're thinking about the damage in your thoughts. So yes, that is pretty much it for this video. I just showed you the Project Yasuo moves. There are also miscellaneous types of, such as dash. You cannot block or do a sprint jump with the Project Yasuo. You can't do dash. You can pose with it by clicking G, and you can click N to have a letters at the top of your head. But yes, that's it for this video. If you have any questions about this stand, go ahead and ask me. The question is, that's it. Thanks for watching, and maybe see you again in the next video. Bye.